Humans have looked at sacred peaks, for example, Kailasa, Mount Olympus, Sinai, Ararat. Every footstep echoes deeper into the soul. First message that arrived was from one of my Singapore Siddha Guru tradition. Mountains, they are not just rocks. They are not just silent giants. They are memory. They are misery. They are the first temples. From the beginning of the time, mountains have shaped civilizations. They have witnessed the birth of languages, the rise of cultures, and the fading of empires. They stand tall, unbothered by time, untouched by the chaos of history. Above them, myths soar like eagles. Beneath them, roots of civilizations run deep. All over the world, humans have looked up at sacred peaks. We always looked up. For example, Kailasa, Mount Olympus, Sinai, Ararat. And we started bowing to the mountains. These are not just mountains. They are stairways to the heavens for us. And in the north of Bharat, there stands a mystic Kailasa, abode of Adi Yogi Shiva. To yogis, it is the very foundation of stillness. To seekers, a portal of moksha. To every heart turning upward, it is a mirror of the divine. But in the south, Agastya stands, the peak Agastya. He doesn't thunder, he whispers. He doesn't demand, he gates. He doesn't blaze, he glows with timeless knowledge. Agasthya Peak, the southern center and a sacred spire, was named Mahendragiri in the Idihasas or myths. Patalaga in the Buddhist text. For about 30 years, I have walked this path, and each time he shows me something new. The forest remains the same. The mist still dances through the bamboo groves. The peak still pierces the sky like a Mahashivalinga. And yet, every journey feels like the first journey. Every footstep echoes deeper into the soul. So this time, he revealed something rare. The Ainduthalai Podigai, the five-headed mountain, usually veiled in clouds. This time, he let me see. All five peaks, clear, radiant like a serpent, rising into hoods in divine grace. A sight that didn't just enter my eyes, it entered my heart. Then I felt that the mountain spoke. I don't say that lightly. It spoke. Visions flooded me. A five-headed serpent canopying a Mahashivalinga, Agastya as the Mahalinga, and the churning road of creation. This Nagamala is Vasuki, the sacred serpent wrapped around him. So this mountain itself transforming into the myth of Samudra Mathan. And then Sumeru, the five-headed Mahameru of the ancient spiritual axis of the universe, the divine spine. So Meru to Hindus, Shimusen to Chinese, Shimeru to the Japanese. Could it be the Sumeru of our myths was inspired by this Ainduthalai Podigai? This was my vision. Buddhist pilgrims believed so. They called it Podalagiri, the abode of Avalokiteshvara. Patala itself means Buddha, La. The word is near to Buddha. Sangam literature remembers it. So does Manimekhalai, Veerasolyam, Huangsang's writings, and Gandhavyuha Sutra. They wrote of monks meditating along Tamrabarani banks, that's the great river flowing from the Pudigai, seeking Bodhi near Agastya's feet. Even now, the Kani tribes live in the embrace of this forest, among trees older than time, herbs that can heal the incurable, and wild beings who know no human rules. Over 2,000 rare plants, elephants, leopards, wisdom, silence. So this Agasthya Peak rises 6,129 feet above the sea level, but it stands even taller in the soul. In Ramayana, Sugriva sang of Mahendragiri. He sings, Agasthyena uttare, tatra sagare viniveshita, chitrasanu nagashriman Mahendra Parvadottama. Chilapadigaram called it the source of Tamarabharani. Tolkapiyam, Paripadal, Tevaram, Chola poets all drew from it. And Kambar says here, Agastya wrote the Agathyam, the grammar of Tamil. And what of that beautiful thought that Potalaga, the sacred realm of Avalokiteshwara, is not in some faraway land but right here in Agasthyarkoodam, in Trivandrum. Even before Ashoka's time, this was a pilgrim dream, a place where words can become silence and silence become noise. So this journey, as I descended back into Signal range, the first message that arrived was from one of my Singapore Siddha Guru tradition. It said, to witness Tandai Agastya several times is a rare blessing. Agastya calls you again and again, not for anything worldly, but to ignite the inner light. And I know this wasn't just another trek. It was Agasthyayana, the journey into myself. Because Agastya doesn't just alive in that peak. He lives in every seeker's breath, in every effort to rise, in every act of stillness, in every gaze that turns with him. And I will return again. Because once Agastya calls you, never truly leave. Let us walk together in the path of that light, that wisdom, that eternal guide, Agastya.